So now Sky Warrior was back in his Ibis once again. We had completed some objectives while the video was rendering. So now we had a new task. We had to locate the Garistas in the Yatira sector once again. We had to save some civilians. Sky Dragon Flies, come talk to me when you finish. Eliminate the pirates and rescue the civilian miner they are holding as captive. The civilian will be transferred into your cargo hold once you have destroyed the pirates. Rewards, you will receive a new ship. 5% bonus to small hybrid turret bands. 4% bonus to all shield resistances. We could use this new ship, so we accepted the mission, and then we undocked from the station. So now Sky Dragon's journey was going to continue through space. And then we undocked, and then we had to go to our new destination. Cash flow for capsuleers. Warp to the location.
Warp drive active.
Eventually we had arrived at our destination. There was more Veldespar to mine here. There was more Parathier irrigators. We had to destroy the pirates, save the civilians. So we worked towards the irrigators. There was Veldespar. So we needed Pyroxers or Plagueal Choice for the next quest, for the industry quest. We couldn't do the industry quest. So we pressed forward. We turned on the afterburners. Eventually we get close enough to lock onto the targets. The irrigators, they wouldn't stand a chance. We already dealt with many of these before. Shortly they fell. We destroyed one of them. We destroyed two of them. We locked onto the third target. And the third pair of the irrigator was soon destroyed. Just a small wreck. They never had anything. Objective was complete. Irrigator has been destroyed, but now two new irrigators have shown up. We had to engage the two new enemies onto the scene. Two more pair of the irrigators. This fighter Garista is protecting the assets of Garistas, may attack anyone they perceive as a threat or easy pickings. Threat level very low. We quickly destroyed the other Garista spaceships. Cloven asteroid. Soon we had these civilians in our inventory. Yes, we did. Now we could return to the station, tell them that we had destroyed them. There's no more Garistas in the area, so we could mine these out, but there's no reason to. We don't need to mine this early. We need a better mining ship. Asteroid Veldespar. So we warp drove to the station. And the rainbow eclipsed around the sun, and it looked absolutely just magnificent. Soon we would arrive back at our home station. And then back at the station, we would tell our career agent we have destroyed the pirates, we have saved the civilians. In exchange, he would give us a Merlin, a whole new ship to pilot. And we could request what was his next mission. Good work. The miners are very happy, but now the station owners are not. A Garista's pirate has stolen some sensitive documents from them, and I'm tasked with quietly resolving the matter. I'm entrusting you with this. Get those documents back for me. Destroy the pirates, loot the secret documents from them, and report back to your agent. So now we need to go loot them, but now we had a new ship. We could go to our ship, to our inventory, go to the ship hangar, we could assemble the Merlin. And then we could, we should empty your inventory, item hangar. Then we strip the fitting. Here we go. So now the Iblis is not equipped with anything. We just took off everything. So now we can go pilot our new ship, the Merlin. The Merlin would maybe have more weapon slots. This one has 2 weapon slots. Merlin has 3 weapon slots. Perfect, yes, that is a lot better. Item hanger. We could go right click, we could go stack all. Now we could equip the 125mm railguns on the new Merlin that we had gotten. And we could put a 75mm railgun on as well. Put the expanded cargo holds on. Put the afterburners on, probably the regular one. And these shields, we can't use the shields. So now we needed ammunition. So we accepted the mission. He would grant us 2 new light electron blasters. Probably even more powerful weapons. Particle blasters operate on a similar principle as the railgun, except they fire a magnetically contained ball of subatomic particles. No other turret class can match the sheer destructive power of particle blasters, but due to the rapid dispersion of the containment field, it also has the worst range of all the turrets. Requires hybrid charge types antimatter, iridium, iron, lead, plutonium, thorium, tungsten, uranium. So we accepted the mission. Now we can go destroy more pirates. So we undocked from the station.
Warp drive active.
Soon we arrived at our destination. There's more pirates. There's way more than one. There were some drones. There were some pirates. We had to watch ourselves. We had to start flying away. Start flying some direction. Do not stand still. Where are they? So we could group the turrets. We could shoot the drones. Destroy the drones and the irrigators. We had to target them. The first drone fell super quickly. Next, Paratha irrigator. He fell just as fast. And the drones. Eventually, all that was left with the Terramau, Grista's resilient drone. Would he be able to make it in time? Ship was a lot bigger than the other ones we fought. This one was a different class than the other ships, right? Wanted, this is a fighter for the Gristas. It is protecting the assets of Gristas and may attack anyone. Threat level very high. So maybe we have to watch ourselves. We can bring the secret documents back to Rantatherma. So we initiated the afterburners. Then the Terramat just warps off. So now all we could do was return back home ourselves.
Warp drive active.
Back at the station, we had told the agent of how we had destroyed the Grista pirates with absolutely no problem. A military agent. So then we were granted with the 2 times light electron blasters. We completed the mission. So now he had a whole new mission for us to accept. I suspect we'll get a chance before long to hunt down this pirate who escaped. Meanwhile, I've located an illegal Stargate hidden by the inference from a large dead space field. I want you to scout the area. Upon arriving at the destination, there was no pirates in sight. My sensors have found nothing in the area other than the lone Stargate, partly hidden inside the cluster of rock formations. I would advise you to proceed with care. Smuggler gates such as these are rarely left undefended. Your agent instructed you to approach the Stargate. Be ready to retreat should the need arise. So we approached the smuggler's Stargate. Then we had to make haste if something happened. The old smuggling road gates were built by a coalition of Minotaur rebels and various pirates factions as a means to travel quickly and discreetly between the outer regions of space. They are favored by many to whom Empire Space is too high profile and wish to keep a good distance from the vigilant fleet commanders of Concord. As we approached the Stargate, we got closer to it. General. Eventually, pirates would probably show up with our ship. As we approached the Stargate, everything seemed calm. There seemed to be nothing in the area. The pirates seemed to have left the area. Need to approach the fortified smuggler Stargate. Dock. Counter dead space complete. Dock. What was that? You cannot do that while warping. What was that sound? Guess we'll encapsulators. Seems they're trying to destroy us. It was some strange gas came out. It was damaging everything. Good thing we warped out of there as soon as we noticed something was going amiss. So we returned back to the Star State War Academy. Back at the station, we reported to the military career agent. Told him we had inspected it. There was nothing there. There was absolutely nothing left. Sorry about the cloud damage to your ship. You might try fitting the afterburner I gave you. They're very useful when you need to make a quick escape. So we had a new mission for us. For you, my friend, there's always something. After you left the area, our cleanup crew found a message from that pirate, Taramar. He wants to meet you in person with no backup at a small repair outpost in the system. Be careful, you don't have to kill the man, but he's assassinated people I've known, so his death wouldn't be a great loss. I'll provide you with a civilian kinetic deflection field. It will improve your shield resistance against kinetic damage, which is what Grista missiles primarily dish out. Meet up at the pirate at the regular repair outpost, follow his instructions, and then report back to your agent. The following items are granted to you. 1 civilian kinetic deflection shield. We accept. So then we equipped a new civilian kinetic shield, hoping it would help us in the fight against the pirates. As we arrived at the destination, we received a message from 120545. It's good to see you, Privateer. I have a message from Termer, which he asked me to deliver to you. You have gone through a pretty hazardous ordeal, having to fight against our new recruits and brave one of our traps. We certainly give you credit for getting through it all in one piece. You have guts, and that's exactly the type of pilot we are looking for. Yes, you guessed it, we're here in the heart of the Kaldari state, but we always keep an eye out for possible additions to our fleet. You state pilots are just so much better trained than most of the scum we have back at home. So I give you this proposition. Visit our agents who join our cause and earn wealth beyond your wildest dreams. The stuck-up corporations here in Kaldari space have nothing to offer to you that we can't double or even triple. They hoard their ISK like rats, and the poor sods they hire to do the dirty work only get these scraps dropped through the dozens of layers of bureaucracy. You're worth more than that. Join us to be rid of the greed and backstabbing of capitalism, to find a purpose of your life and a goal to achieve alongside the rest of our mighty host. You have many days to consider our proposal, but first you must complete another test. When you are ready, attack our fleet, and if you leave this place with your life, then we'll know you are ready for what is ahead. End message. Now, General Pithy Wreckers. Pirates are waiting for us to make our first move. Move large collidable object. So the fighter for the Grist is protecting. His threat level is high. ISK 80,000. So we fired upon the Pithy Wrecker. Grist us. Millimeter. Misses completely. So we need to get farther back. We can't hit him this close. We should have gotten the neutron blasters. We just went with all long-range weapons. We should have chosen some close-range weapons. So we distanced ourselves from the Pithy Wrecker, and then we started to actually do some damage. So we have to be out farther than a certain range, 10,000 to 5,000. Eventually, the Pithy Wrecker was defeated. No message 155. Nicely done. Perhaps we will meet some other day. For now, I'll be making my way back to the base in my capsule. So we return to our base in our capsule, in our Merlin.
Warp drive active.
It's just a repair shop. The architectural design for this Kedron habitat module started out as a contract deal from the expert housing corporations to standardize the modular drifters homes normally used by miners and deep space explorers. When the project was cancelled due to insufficient funding, Corlin utilized the design for the open market as high orbit departments building for commercial use. The marketing was a tremendous hit, making the habitation module a common sight across the universe. Common uses include anything from bars, casinos, brothels, to police stations and interrogation facilities. So many things in space, so we return back at the home station.
Docking request accepted.
Upon returning to the home station, we told him of how they had told us to ask them to join them. You cannot believe the nerve of that criminal. Alright, this has gone on for too long. We have another mission for you. We managed to track Telemar to a small pirate outpost in the system. It's time to finish this, destroy the outpost, and hopefully Telemar will perish along with it. Destroy his outpost. You will find it in the final room of the complex. Rewards, limited to ocular filler. Location, we accept this. 6 out of 10, not even close to being done. So now we could leave the station. Upon arriving at our destination, we did see pirates on our scanners, but shortly they soon disappeared. They must have gone through the Stargate. We had to follow them.
Warp drive active.
So we activated the acceleration gate. Acceleration gate technology reaches far back to the expansion era of the empires that survived the Great Eve Gate collapse. While their individual setup might differ in terms of the ship size they can transport and whether they require a certain passkey or code to be used, all share the same fundamental function of hurling space vessels to a destination beacon within solar system boundaries. Shipkeeper, looks like the next acceleration gate is guarded. You'll have to take care of the guards before you can get through. We're being targeted. There's Pithy impalers here. We should move. We should put on the afterburners, put the shields on. We shouldn't stand still here. So we fired upon the Pithy imputers. So these guys were whole new enemies. Threat level low. We worked our way back towards the gate. Destroyed 2 of them. Then three more pirates showed up. 3 more. And then another 5 pirates showed up. We were just being surrounded. There's pirates coming out of absolutely everywhere. They really were truly testing over all of our capabilities. We could go loot the wreckers and see what they had on them. There's still more pirates everywhere. There's still 5 more locking onto us. Included a 5 MNYT compact afterburner. That was worth 660,000 ISK. Wow. That was a really good payday. What did this cargo thing have? We proceeded to destroy all the pirates. Eventually we could move through the stargates. And then eventually we could head through the next acceleration gate. Looks like you found the pirate outpost. The instructions were to destroy it. I would recommend leaving the loot in the wreck after you obliterate the structure. You would not want to be caught trying to jump between systems with contraband in your cargo hold. The local security forces do not look kindly upon such activity. As we know, there's a whole bunch of drug dealing in this game. So when we showed up to the site, it seemed all absolutely silent. The outpost. We need to destroy this outpost. No one guarding the outpost. We quickly, oh no, all these irrigators, the pirates have showed up. We had to arm ourselves, get back, turn on the afterburners, target the enemies. Oh geez, the outpost has been destroyed. So we could return back home. What are these defense sentry guns? Ready to destroy every single last pirate here. Explosions. Sentry guns were dealing heavy damage to us. We just ran out, we teleported, or we warped back home. We're all done here. We had destroyed the outpost. Terramint was nowhere to be seen. There's only sentry guns left. We made it out of there alive. Back at the station, we could tell the career agent we had destroyed the outpost. He would give us a ocular filter. We could probably save that. You show great promise, my friend. Well done. Something you just came off that's right up your alley. After Tyramar escaped your attack, he retaliated by commandeering a state navy ship, manning it with his own crew, and starting a campaign of terror in the constellation. I want you to head out there and kill them all. Moreover, I can provide you with a small shield booster. If you're willing to take this on, it should help you against any damage thrown your way by Tyramar and his ally ships. Objective: destroy the pirates at the convoy ambush site. If you get low on hit points, simply warp out and regenerate. Then warp back in. Granted items: small shield booster. So now we're able to equip the small shield booster. And those antimatter charges, they're not really working too well. We like the iron charges. They have longer range. Although it sucks when we get close to the enemy. So we should put the iron charges inside here. And then should we have a close range weapon? Oh no, we'll have one neutron blaster. Oh, one neutron blaster. For if anything gets close. Or we could just sit by the enemies and just get close to them all the time. Antimatter charge. Not 100% sure. So we equipped it and everything. We filled our cargo hold with all of the... Jeez, we had a whole bunch of the afterburners was 600k. Everything else was worthless. So we deposited it back in. Now we're ready to head out again. Got thorium charges as well. Then actually, it appears we can't even use the small shield booster. The requirements are... We need to learn shield operation, but we don't have the book, so we're gonna have to buy the book. So we go to the regional market, we searched up shield operation, we could buy it for 55,000 at the station. That seems like an alright price, that's what it's selling for everywhere. So we're gonna buy the shield operation book. So the game gives you the shield, but they don't give you the book. So we right click the book. Oh, we can just say inject the skill shield operation. Then it should maybe start training at level 1, right? Go to shields. And then we can start training shield operation to level 1. Train to level 1. Well, let's just drag it on here. It's the surefire way to do it. So now shield operation was going to be trained. 5% reduction in shield recharge time per level, so we could use those. So we could use shield operation and surgical strike. So we're not going mining, we're just going shield operation and turrets at the moment. So we're able to leave the station. We found out we can't use the shield for another 17 minutes, so we undocked. One of our modules is offline. Penalties may still apply. We could do something else while we're waiting. We have to go destroy these pirates, and granted I'm civilian salvager. Maybe we could use that. The following rewards will be yours if you complete this mission. 1 venture and the civilian salvager. Where do we have to go for this? So we accepted the mission from the business career path. It said, go out there, find whatever remains of the ship, and use the salvaging module I gave you to receive the black box, of course. So now we could equip the salvaging module on our ship instead of the neutron blaster. That sounds a lot better. Go to the item hangar, we could take off the light neutron blaster. We don't need 3 weapons on the Merlin. Instead we could put a salvager on here, so we could salvage everything from all the ships that we destroy out there. So now our ship was pretty much ready to go, right? We just did some changing things. We did all of our ammo. We were waiting for our shield to recharge. So now we undock from the station. It's alright, we'll do the other mission once we learn how to use the shield, because it might be a bit more difficult without the shield. He says if we run into difficulties, we're going to teleport out. So went to balancing the books, set the destination. So we had to jump 2 star systems away. That was perfect. Eventually we arrived at the first Stargate. We'll be able to go on through over to the other solar system. So to jump through one more Stargate. Shortly after we did arrive, and then we had arrived in the solar system we were supposed to go to. There were supposed to be pirates heading out here. More pirates we had to destroy. So we warped to our next destination. The farthest reaches of space, farther than we've gone before. We reached the acceleration gate. There was absolutely nobody here waiting for us. So that means we could proceed right through the acceleration gate.
Warp drive active.
On the other side, we did encounter one Garista's pirate, civilian transport. We just had to loot the cargo from this guy. You need the black box in your cargo hold. Threat level very low. Garista's rookie, he was sure to fall quickly. Oh, as soon as he fell, he dropped some loot we might be able to pick up, and we might be able to salvage something from the wreck. So we went to the wreck and we opened the cargo, and then we salvaged. What was the range? 5,000. We need to be within 5,000. We activated the afterburners. Now within when we got within range, we targeted it, and we activated the salvager. Whoa, we had to get the loot first. So we opened the cargo, see what did the Garista rookie have for us. Did they have anything super expensive? Or was it just more metal scraps? It was just more metal scraps. So we activated the civilian salvager. It was going to salvage the wreck for us. Any scraps of metal that I could find that we could use, it would give it to us. if we were successful. Salvaging attempt has failed. So we try once again to salvage this ship. You successfully salvaged from it. What did we salvage? Salvaged metal scraps. Perfect. So we got more metal scraps. Now, this is what we came for. We came for the black box without specialized equipment. So this we had to salvage the civilian transport shipwreck. Salvage what we can. Retrieve the black box. That was our current objective. Civilian transport ship. Your attempt to access the transport shipwreck failed this time. Eventually, we had salvaged everything that we came for from the wreck. We had the black box. No, we didn't. We could now open the cargo. Oh, now we could open and loot the black box. So now we can see, is there any reason to salvage it? No, we cannot salvage it. So now we can set the destination to go back to our home system. So we warped out of this sector of space, back through these stargates to jump through them once again. And then we returned back to our home station. We had returned the black box that was stolen from them. We had gotten another venture, just in case ours gets destroyed. Fantastic work, Sky Dragonflies. With this in our possession, we can build a clearer picture of the Garista's attack. Here's your venture, as promised. Something just came up. So now, Sky Dragon was well on his way to becoming an absolutely insane pilot. Just flying everywhere in space. There was whole new things, cash flow capsulers. Soon we'll be able to take on the Garistas, but for now, Sky Dragon had to disappear. We had to do some things. We'll do some of these things and then we'll come back, render the video.